Hi, it's Jason. Welcome to the second of 5 short videos which we've derived from our Leaders on Tap report aimed at water leaders. But to be honest, this is for all leaders. The second of these videos is around how to increase your time on self-development, and it comes from a stat that came out from the report around the time that managers believed they were spending on self-development and their leaders believed that they were spending on self-development. There was a huge gap between these two groups. 30% of managers felt that they were spending more than 20% of their time on self-development, whereas with the senior leaders it was 5% that they believed in this management group. So why is there a big difference? Well, it kind of comes down to the question around what do we mean by development? Consider this statement: it is possible to learn something in every minute of every day. What do you think about that? Do you believe that? Well, all experience is sensory. We're taking in experience all of the time. So if all experience is sensory and we're constantly experiencing through all of our senses, then it is possible that every minute of every day could be a learning experience. And if you translate this back into our question in the Leaders on Tap series around future skills, and specifically around that of emotional intelligence, then why aren't managers and leaders saying that they are spending more time developing in these ways? I believe this is down to 3 things. Number 1, awareness of the learning opportunity in every minute. If we believe that there is an opportunity in every minute of every day, then we need to be aware of what's available in that given time. Number 2, coaching habits. And coaching habits that consistently draw out learning, and these could be self-coaching or coaching by others. And number 3, a lack of reflection built into daily routines. So reflection just isn't a habit, not for most people, and definitely not for large pockets of these middle management tiers. So how often do you capture, discuss and reflect on learning? Well, one of the things that I do on all of the courses that I run and all the programs that I get involved in is right up front when I'm spending time with people, I send them off to do a bit of self-reflection, normally around things like mindset and high trust behaviours. And I give them 20 minutes to go and do that. And what I find when they come back and I ask them the question, how did you find that? They find it really thought-provoking. But when I ask them the question around, well, when was the last time you did that? Quite often the answer that I get is never. We just don't do that. Because we just don't carve out the time for this reflective activity. So if you're not taking the time to reflect on all of those minutes in all of those days to discover what learning has come out for you, then you are missing a massive opportunity. And if you just took some of those minutes, I believe that the percentage of the time that you believe that self-development is happening would go up. So here's a little process that you can follow to help you to do that. So have a go at implementing this process into your daily routine, because it really does help you to get better every day. And there's 3 steps to it. So step 1, you're going to set out your daily intention to actually learn. That can make a huge difference. And what you're also going to do is put into practice whatever yesterday's commitment was and the learning from that. And then the second thing you're going to do is ask yourself or be asked coaching questions which are going to drive reflection. You don't always need somebody there to coach you. If you know what good coaching questions look like, you can ask them to yourself. And then the third one is identifying something specific that you're going to target to bring in the following day, and that feeds back around to number 1. So if you want to learn more about how to get these sorts of habits into your daily routines or that of your teams or your organisations, then feel free to get in touch at jason@getknowledge.co.uk.